Yes, well, Shadow Shaman as well as Clockwork for Titan, and the Clockwork is actually a hero you don't see maybe that often. Some certain teams like it more than others, but I myself I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think you actually casted a Titan game with a Clockwork who had like moderate success, had some nice hooks, some complete fail hooks, and of course it depends on the team synergy that you have around the Clockwork. But I especially despise melee carries with a Clockwork on your own team because you just can block them as well from doing the damage with the cogs. But the initiation definitely will be good, especially against an ancient apparition, because you will be able to probably just lock him down or just search him out in the team fight and make it so that he can't get a nice ice blast off.
Yep, absolutely. It's I don't know, the Viper, like I really like that Z is sticking to that Viper. It's such a dominant hero in this Dota scene. Like no other scene in Dota is so, I don't know, hanging on to one hero. It's pretty amazing to see. Like nothing changed there. Not in 6.8 not in 6.81 and especially not in 6.81b. It's pretty interesting, but I mean I like it. It's just sometimes the Viper, I don't know, the start of the Viper is very important if he gets, I don't know, his items fast, and it also depends like what role he plays in the teams. Mostly we see him as the mech carrier, which slows down an Aghanim Scepter pretty significantly, and then you also know me, I'm a big I don't know, hater on the sniper PT. I really like when the sniper I say Viper Viper is going for the face boots, because like I see so many kills sometimes just running away because the Viper is sticking to the lowest movement speed possible, and the hero already comes with such a low movement speed. So I'm a huge fan of the Viper face boots rush into the Aghanims and putting the mech on someone else. But as I said, not many teams go for it, but when I see it, it's actually quite successful.
Well, the portraits give you just some extra tank, especially if you're going for the mech anyway. You probably want to be just tanky and let your corrosive skin do a lot of damage before you actually go down in the first place. But it depends somewhat on the lineup. If you have a lot of slows and stuns on your lineup anyway, you might as well go power trace because you don't need them to catch up. Of course, if you have the Aghanim Scepter already, then you definitely won't need the extra movements because the Viper Strike will just slow the targets down for you. It's just a so-so, but looking at the last bands, the
Yeah, the
basis
second
point.
stage, interesting actually. I mean, like Titan is going for the carries. Like the Ember has been taken out. We have the Void. The Void, well, I didn't see it coming on Kingdom, but then again, it could have been because we have already the Viper bringing some external damage into the Chronosphere, as well as the Ice Blast, Cold Feet, and of course the Chilling Touch. That's very nice for the Chrono. We might have even seen a second support pickup with a nice source of external damage into the Chrono. May it be, for example, Witch Dog. Witch Dog, a not very popular hero in the C scene, unfortunately. But like every time we see a Void that goes, I don't know, beyond minute 30, 40, having decent farm and a team that brings external damage into the Chrono, it always works out for some reason. And I don't know why it's not played that often. Because every time I see it, every time I cast it, it works out. It just works. But on the other side, we have the Tinker. So many viewers actually expected Titan or Kingdom going for a Tinker here, but no, it has been banned, as well as the Invoker. So two very potent heroes being banned out in the second stage of bans. And yeah, let's see what they go for then with the third and fourth picks.
The center is there for Kingdom, so the center actually is a pretty nice hero in combination with the Ancient Apparition, because Ice Blast to fly, center blinks in, gets the hooftop, double edge to follow, and that's definitely one hero in the Frostbite range already, and will shatter probably. Titan, I mean, the Razor, it didn't work out for Kingdom last game. It's not to say that Titan won't have success with this, but is it just to drain the damage from the Viper? I mean, I'm not too sure about it. Usually go for it against heroes like maybe a Lifestealer or OD or something.
Well, it's actually, I mean, Razor, it doesn't really matter. I mean, of course, it's always a nice side effect if you drain damage from a target that actually wields a lot of damage. But like in the end, you just want to have like the full amount of static link being up on a target, and for that they have a nice setup because we have already the cogs holding someone in place. We have the Hex slowing someone down, as well as the Shackles holding someone in place. And the Enchantress also now coming with a slow and potentially with an ensnare from a Dark Troll Summoner, as well as, of course, a stun coming from a say it's Centaur Conqueror. So that's quite nice for the Razor as a static link setup. Then again, I mean, we saw Smashy's Razor in last game, it didn't really work out, and I actually blame him there for not being as efficient as the Jugger in CSing, even though he had the time. Kingdom tried to buy him some time, and it was quite successful for a while, but like, yeah, with all the kills that happening while the Juggernaut was still keeping up his CS, it just didn't work out. Now Titan has the Razor, and let's see if they can handle it better. On the other side, well, we have a Centaur Warrunner, a hero definitely for, or made for the offlane. And there it's also down to when does he get his Blink Dagger. I mean, the Centaur Warrunner Blink Dagger initiation is, in my opinion, just as strong as the Batrider, especially because if the timing is right and the position is right, like a multiple hoof stomp is very, very dangerous to be caught in. We also have, of course, the double edge, which is a conal cleave, and yeah, if you get the right timing, then you might as well do a huge chunk of damage. 3 targets, that equals 1,200 damage, plus minus, of course, absorbs. But yeah, let's see. We have a second stun coming right away, directly after the Centaur, and it's an Earthshaker. Support Earthshaker with also the new modeled fissure. So it won't be used to do any creep blocking whatsoever, which I kind of miss. I miss No Tail, for example, blocking either Dire side, bottom lane, or mid the ancient pulling. I really miss it, but then again, it's fine, I guess. The Earthshaker still has his justification to be picked, but of course, yeah, it's a loss in my opinion, a loss that is not necessary. That was one of those nerfs I just didn't understand.
I think the Earthshaker is still pretty strong, and it's hard to push up against that, but then again, Earthshaker, I think his biggest weakness is him not being able to farm up like the Sand King. Because of course Earthshaker just doesn't have the spammable AoE like the Sandstorm is. So that might hurt them a lot. Other than that, I mean, the Earthshaker is really nice to stop the Razor from coming at you. Just get the Fissure block going, so the Eye of the Storm actually won't be able to reach you as well. But wow, Titan go for an Ursa, and I'm a little bit afraid that both the Ursa as well as the Razor just might get kited around by Kingdom.
Yep. It's definitely possible. I mean, it also definitely needs magic immunity. Then again, the Viper doesn't really care too much about it, especially with the Viper Strike coming out about the same timing. But then again, Ursa, like one of those heroes, I actually casted the Ursa yesterday already. I think, was it even DK or was it Vigi? I'm not quite sure. But we had a Ursa coming out, and now that the artifacts are going through the swipes here, like I really like the hero, and I miss actually the teams picking him up. So there's just a few teams that actually go still for a very versatile draft after 6.81 and 6.81b. But now the Ursa, I think he actually has this justification, and even more, Titan is now on the Dire side, which makes the Ursa, or which puts the Ursa in a very convenient position, because all he needs is, like, I don't know, space created, somehow, maybe a fight here and there, a push by Titan with 4 or 3. I mean, they have the Shadow Shaman again, for example. Then he just rotates into Roshan and he gets him within no time.
Wow. Kingdom went for a Slardar, okay then. I guess they needed a safe lane farmer anyway, but I mean, it's not that bad. But what does the minus armor from the amplified damage really synergize with? There's not too much. I mean, Viper isn't the classical right-click carry, because most of his damage will come from like the Nether Toxin or the Poison Attack or just Viper Strike. I'm not too sure, but then again, Blink on Slardar, Blink on Earthshaker and the Centaur with the follow-up of the Ice Blast. I mean, they definitely have the potential to just wreck their enemies with just the Blink initiation and the stun locks. But I'm not overly convinced by this pickup, to be honest.
No, like Kingdom's draft, I mean, I like the fact, of course, that they have the Ice Blast working on top of like 2 potential or even 3 potential dagger initiations, which is a lot of burst damage coming their way. But like alone the fact of like a later Enchantress, like how do you actually kill the Enchantress unless you have BKBs and everything? Because I don't know, her getting some HP up and I don't know, and untouchable, like who's actually gonna kill her? Like, I just don't see it happening. Viper Strike will be potentially the most harmful spell to her, but yeah. Either way, we go fast introduce the teams before they meet each other. At the moment, they're heading each team in their jungle. We have KYXY here on the Ursa, Nat following directly on the Shadow Shaman. Then we have, of course, Yamate and WP on the Razor, and Extinct playing the Enchantress. Last but not least is Ohio here. Again, of course, the offliner. He's trying to set a ward, but no, Kingdom doesn't find him here. He's still waiting with the ward, hiding here, and actually he's blocking that camp as well with a sentry, which is quite nice. But okay, Kingdom just checking if there's a level 1 Roshan happening, which might be actually possible with, I mean, with the Ursa and the Enchantress, like some selves going here and there, you could actually go for a level 1 Roshan, but Titan is not coming out here with some pocket strats. They just go for a normal game.
Yeah, well, for Kingdom, on the Radiant side, Fixers, he will be playing the mid lane Viper by the looks of it. He actually started with Boots of Speed as well, just to harass his enemy a little bit better. With 2D to play the offlane Centaur, leaving the tri-lane with Yomo Compact on the Earthshaker, with Fruits to play the Ancient Apparition, and their carry will be Smashy again, this time just on the Slardar.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see how it goes. I don't know, the Viper wanted to drop the boots, maybe to get a better block up, but then the Earthshaker panically blinked on the boots. He was like, no man, if someone is coming in here like the Enchantress for, I don't know, early courier snipe or something like that, then you're gonna lose your boots, and that would be 450 gold down the drain, which we actually had happening already. Like, it's not the first time we see, for example, Tranquil boots being put on the ground just for some additional HPS so they don't get deactivated, but then someone just hopped in, made Beamerana leap or anything else, and oh well, let's see how it's going. Anyway, we have a quite potent tri-lane actually here, because we have a double stun, like the Fisher coming out, Cold Feet could follow up then into the Crush. That would be very nice, because you will also get like the additional proc of the Cold Feet on top of it, but it has to be chained very nicely. In the mid, no, to be honest, at the start, the Razor will get here and there some damage, of course, by fixes, but let's see how he's doing. Like, with the Static Link, he might actually be able to drive out the Viper. And bottom, we already saw the first Cox coming out, doing some burn on Smashy. But oh well, I don't think the Clockwork can go out that much in the lane, but then again, it's Ohio we are talking about, so he will be... Yeah, he will do a nice job, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, actually Cox in Smashy. Don't know if that was intentional or he wanted to get the burn from it. The Crush comes out as well from Slardar.
Yeah.
So he actually needs to use his Clarity rather soon, because he's already used 2 Crushes by the looks of it. And I mean, I don't think they can kill off Ohio unless they get the Fisher block.
Yep, I mean, I actually like what he did there, like, if it was intentional or not, but the fact is there were 3 range creeps as well as 1 creep in the wife and everything, so that Slada actually got a huge chunk of damage just by the creeps there, as well as, of course, Ohio hitting him, and there was nothing the team could do for Smashy there, so, yep, that's, I don't know, in comparison, that's quite a lot, but here, look, in the mid, there is Yate just going for the Static Link level 2, super aggressive against the Viper, but in Viper, now 1 point in Nether Toxin as well as 1 point in the Poison attack, so, yeah, at some point, he has to really care, the Razor.
Yeah, at the moment actually, looking at the top lane, Extinct, he was waiting for so long under the smoke just to go for a gank on 2D, but 2D's positioning was really nice, and now that the Extinct finally was like, okay, screw it guys, I'm gonna try to go for it, he just ran away the other way, just came in through the dire side. And
look at Yamate, like, he's so aggressive, he just stole 70 damage off the Viper there. I mean, it's
wow.
not... At the moment, it's just for last hitting purpose. He didn't get any hit in the Viper, but still, it's very annoying. Like, Viper, and there comes the movement speed. I mean, we are looking at a 372 movement speed versus a 335. So, the Viper actually disengaging it without the help of fog and everything. Look at it. He can just run even towards the tower. Like here, 42 damage stolen again, but do we have a go here bottom lane? Like, Ohio, like, so aggressive. I really like it. Smashy, absolutely
Oh, 2D takes some harassment top lane as well, but there's no stuns to actually lock him in place unless Net gets close, and they're just going for a straight up tower. The tower definitely would help Ursa get his items faster, and actually do think we're still gonna see Vladimir's Ursa, or is it just gonna be like Helm of Dominator nowadays?
I don't know, would be an option, but I don't know, like, I'm looking at this top lane, I'm actually wondering if they get the tower here, like, without any rotations of Kingdom, this tower will fall pretty much soon. Like, there's 3 creeps left from the creep wave, 3 heroes hitting that tower, I don't see this happening yet, and Extinct, he just takes a creep, cutting it a bit forward back, the tier 1 tower is gone, it's history, and therefore that's of course again a nice start for Titan. Their tri-lane's always working out fine, as well as the Ursa getting the last hit there.
Oh, and they're just more or less winning all their lanes, because at the moment Ohio has almost the same amount of last hits as Smashy on the Slardar does, and he's completely out of mana. Earthshaker has to clarity up because Ohio has been just mana burning with the power cogs constantly. He's just completely manhandling this tri-lane. I mean, he's level 4 as well. I'm not too sure if he's... Well, he's missed some XP for sure, but just look at his positioning. Like, didn't get
he's
the
just
mana.
playing around with that slaughter, especially now with that haste rune. I love his ballsy play, but as I said, he has to care. Like, I mean, the supports are... I mean, Earthshaker level 3, level 2 on fruits, but he doesn't have cold feet. But he has to care at some point, but this Viper... Like, he's not getting happy, like, against Yamate here. This static
link... last hits. 22 and 14 on Yamate. Fixers 9 and 4. Well,
yeah, it's this mid lane is a disaster for Kingdom at the moment.
Well, it's more or less every lane is a disaster. I mean, just the Ursa is okay. He's maybe not doesn't have the perfect creep score or anything, but it's still pretty nice. Although Yamate, there's a rotation coming in. Yomo doesn't even try to go for the Fisher block because, well, I mean, 21 damage stolen is not that much for Fixers, but I think they really need the Viper Strike or at least one extra hero to come in. Which actually might be the case, as 2D is rotating there as well.
Yep, absolutely. It's I don't know, but still, it's a quite slow game, and there's still a first blood to be done. And I wonder who it is. I mean, here in the mid, they're looking at it, and there's 2D.
Oh, the Fisher is there on the wrong side. 2D Warstop a little bit off target. Even the slowest himself. He went for the double H anyway, and that's actually not a proper first blood because it gets split thanks to the tower, but. That's still the kill going for Titan, and oh, Yamate, does he want to go for more? No, he does not.
Yeah, I think they should have waited here. This the Viper would have been level 6 pretty much soon. If they would have waited just a minute there, letting him get the Viper Strike on the Razor, then the slow plus the Fissure, and of course the Fissure also being placed nicely. I mean, this Fissure was just let's call it not too optimal, because he ended up on the right side of the Fissure, and therefore, well. What? Oh my god, Yamate just soaking all the damage of the Earthshaker, now the right clicks. Oh, Net! Net was there for hacks, but not having the range for the
I think he maybe should have just tried to go for the other shock. Maybe would have been enough, but then again, he was so damn close to getting the hex as well. But not to be as Earthshaker, at least he has to waste some time TPing back home, as well as 135 gold for a support who doesn't have any gold anyway to begin with. So not that bad for Titan, because they didn't lose anything at all for sure from it.
Yep, and look at it. I've been talking about it. Like Titan, of course, having the dire side, the Ursa, KYXY, already working on Roshan, and he's not even tanking it himself. He is having the help here of a Hellbear Smasher, which is doing the start, and now we have 2D actually disconnecting, and the Ursa, for some reason, yeah, he's heading towards Smashy here, but Smashy is absolutely alone. Like, unless he gets a nice Slither and Crusher, like, he will die here. He will get slowed. Okay, there is sprint level 1, but still the Ursa, I don't know, like him being alone, that's not even the Earthshaker is showing a life sign and going there. It's just the Slaughter saying hello and checking Roshan, but I think he will get bad news directly in his face.
Yeah, this is really a bad position for Kingdom overall at the moment, to be honest. And I mean, Smashy, maybe if he had level 6, had that amplified damage, he could do something here solo. At the moment, Ursa, well, his overpower is on cooldown, at least. But it's only 2 seconds, so let's say he gets crushed. If Extinct just uses the enchant to slow Slaughter down, I mean, the sprint might be enough, but it's gonna be really close. If KYXY also lands the Earthshock, then this Slaughter is probably dead.
Like, if you look at the vision, by the way, like, if you swap around with the Fog of War, then they are not seeing each other. I mean, like, they don't have direct vision. At least one of them doesn't have direct vision. There is the Observer Ward, but the Observer Ward doesn't cover actually Smashy. They saw him. No, actually. Wait, Smashy?
Yeah, they must have seen him running in, although...
yeah, they saw him running in,
really weird
sure,
that the
but right now, in this pause I'm talking about, like, I mean, this pause is very unfortunate, because the pause is for obvious reason, like, more or less a puppy pause. The reason for the pause isn't really interesting, but now we see it, what's happening.
Oh, he's gonna go in for the Crusher. Actually, no, he just scouts swings out and gets the hell out of there, so... And KYXY didn't even need to drop the Fury Swipe stacks. Oh, they might get Yomo Kombaku. Extinct Easter as well. Will he go for the slow? Indeed, he will. And Yamate, he's still 21 damage. And there's the Fisher. Actually, they might get the counter. There's the Crush into Extinct as well. He will fall down in the end. Fixus comes in with the last right click. But Ursa already got the Roshan, got the Aegis. And they want to go aggressive now. Net. Oh, just look at the Ice Vortexes.
Yep, the Ice Vortex build. Well, it's interesting to say the least. I mean, Chilling Touch, Ice Vortex, it's definitely one version. I don't like it. I like at least 1 point in Cold Feet, but well, they traded Enchantress for Roshan. Still a decent trade, I guess, for Titan. Ages, the XP, like most of the heroes were even in range to get the XP from Roshan, so I don't know. Like, nobody cares about this Enchantress. She's already back and farming in jungle. She won't care too much.
Well, to be honest, I think this game would be a pretty nice game to just max out the Vortex maybe instead of the Chilling Touch, but oh man, Yamate, just going aggressive on 2D, 84, 105 damage rather even stolen in the end. That's just so sick, and actually Yamate, he hasn't put a single point into Eye of the Storm yet.
Yep, why would you, like, I mean, he can put that point in on a higher level when they decide to go for like big out, like all out fights, but at the moment he's just happy with the Static Link and the Plasma Field combination. I mean, the level 1 Eye of the Storm is not too much damage, you have to get all the positioning done, and with like those range stuns, Ice Vortexes and everything from Kingdom, it's very unlikely that the damage value of your ultimate is more than you have with Plasma Field and Static Link combination, so I actually like his decision here.
It's not that bad, especially if you're up against the slows and stuns, so actually might not be able to stay in range with the Eye of the Storm properly at all times. Of course, at the moment he has a haste rune. Oh, there's the hookshot onto Yomo Kompa Earthshaker. He can't cast a single spell thanks to the Battery Assault, and it's just an easy kill. Or can they get more smashies there as well? Doesn't look like it, but they're probably gonna lose their tier 1 tower on top of this, and once again Titan, they're not only finding the kills, but they're gonna get the objectives after that as well.
Yep, exactly. I mean, this wasn't even a trade. It was really just, yeah, random kill on the Earthshaker, and the objective they were actually working on is also working out for them. Tier 1 tower is down, and with what they got at the moment here, I mean, 2 creeps coming out by the Enchantress, like a new creep wave already heading towards the tower. It's only 3 creeps, but they have the Mass Serpent Ward, so like this tier 2 tower, I mean, Cliff would be up, but Kingdom doesn't know why to defend this. No why in life. Yeah, and there we also are getting another. Who got actually the other tower? Yeah, they get even the tower last hits. I mean, this is the second tower for the Ursa, the first tower for the Racer. Like, they get even the tower last hits on their core heroes, which I really like. And yeah, what else is there to do? We are 10 minutes in, 2 towers down. Roshan already been done in a 2-1 game. Relatively passive when it comes to kills, but I think that's gonna change pretty much soon because Titan finds themselves in a very convenient position. Hookshot now coming out, and talking about hookshot on the Viper in mid.
Gets Fixer, actually gets somehow pushed out of it thanks to the Fisher. That was really weird interaction, but they don't have their ultimate system. PD is there, and the Hoi actually might fall. No cogs for him for another 6 seconds. Slowed down, but he's getting healed up by the urn. Oh man, one crush will do the job by Smash. Can he get in range? Yes, he can, but Yamate is there as well. Picks up an illusion rune. They do kill off Ohio. They get a nice stun onto Extinct as well. Oh, but Ned comes in with his blink. Ether Shock Hex. Slaughter goes down. They're gonna get fruits as well, probably. Yamate should have enough movement speed with the face boots, with the unstable current, and yeah. Oh, even Fixers drop slow from that. Might get chased down in the end. No, the corrosive skin slows down Yamate enough, at least by the looks of it. And well, it's at least they killed off Ohio. That's all I can say here.
it's a 1-2 trade, I guess. Not the worst trade, but still, like, Titan, as I said, just trading better. Plus additional objectives, as we already saw in the other game, because this was 5 men of Kingdom just committing to this, managing just 1 kill there. In the meantime, Ursa farming the lane and even getting some tower damage done here on the tier 2 tower. And on top of that, Titan can just strike back while Kingdom had to go back. But oh, the Ursa? Oh, never mind.
That doesn't connect with the Earth Shock.
Yeah.
I mean, not sure if he would have had enough to kill off Smashy anyway, but would have been pretty damn close probably with all the damage coming in from Fury Swipes and Overpower.
Make the number 3 tower last hit on KYXY. He's gonna be so rich this game.
He's doubling the net worth of the Viper, who is the highest one on Kingdom.
Yeah, and they just continue because the timing is absolutely perfect. They even go for the Mass Serpent Wards now. Viper's trying to get rid of some of them.
There was a hookshot top lane Fruits. He's gonna go down to Ohio. He's under the tower. He's actually taking a lot of damage. He might fall down. 2 TP rotations are coming in. There's the Fisher to block him in. The Stampede just in case, and that is gonna be a kill indeed. But mid lane, they get the Hex on Smashy. The Shackles to fall on KYX, so he's surely to get the kill here.
Yeah.
Net. Oh. Kill secured.
Kill secured. At the shock. But yeah, that's 2 towers, and Ohio just going for a support trade, dying. Okay, the Viper gets like a little bonus gold there, but that's about it. I mean, 3-6 at the moment. I think at 12 minutes we can already look at the crafts because it will look very dire for the Radiant side. I know, I love this word game. It's looking dire for the Radiant side. Either way, we have 5,000 experience here, lead for Titan, and when you look at the gold craft there, you see what you get by taking Roshan, by taking all those towers. 12k, working on the 14k mark. This is just looking so grim at the moment.
Oh, indeed it is. I mean, KYX even has a blink dagger on the Ursa now, so he's just going to be able to jump at you, Earth Shock, Overpower, and you're more or less dead, because there's nothing you can do. He has the Aegis still as well, although it will expire in 20 seconds. At least he will regen his mana back thanks to the Aegis expiring, but oh, Yamate, he goes in with the haste onto Fruits. Fruits, he's probably going to fall, but oh, there's a blink dagger finally on 2D. He gets hexed up though, and Yamate, he has 105 damage stolen. Will it be enough to double edge? No, they get the kill.
Yep, nice. Like, that's definitely...
Oh, they might get net. No, he gets the blink out.
Yep, but still a life sign from Kingdom that they get something. I mean, of course, a lot of effort there, and Titan actually might strike back.
Oh, the hookshot actually connects them too as well, the Cogs. They're caught in. Oh my god, damn, the Ether Shock to do the damage. Ohio does fall down, but they're probably going to get 2 in return. Net goes for the Shackles. Vixers is going to fall. Mass Serpent Force, but they get 1 counter, so it's 3 for 2 so far. Fruits actually managed to survive on the Ancient Aberration somehow.
And KYXY, just cleaning up.
4 right clicks.
Yeah, I mean, his damage is it's just I don't know, it's just a level 11, like the flats plus face boots, and the rest he doesn't need. Like, it was really nice what Kingdom did there, and like, I mean, they got some kills secured, but the problem is KYXY again not involved in that fight. He can just come after and clear it. That's easy going for him. Now though, they have to care, but I mean, Nature Attendance is being popped, even though they have both the Ice Pass, but now Ice Pass is fading, so the rest of the Nature Attendance will heal them up, but I think he should have used the Nature Attendance a bit later. But, I mean, the Ursa doesn't really care. He's going to the enemy Ancients, just farming up there and regaining, of course, the HP.
I mean, to be honest, I think Kingdom's draft kind of let them down. This time it was a little bit greedier or more like early game oriented. Because if you don't get the early farm, oh, Fruits, hexed up, Ether Shock as well. 1 more Impetus will do the job, and he did with the Ice Blast, completely misses. But the point I was trying to make is that this time around, they are just so reliant on those Blink Daggers. Yeah, the 2D got it finally on the center like 13 minutes in or so, but they need it on the Slardar, they need it badly, and even on the Earthshaker, because, well, even if you actually had the Blink Dagger at the moment, level 1 Echo Slam, I don't think it would actually be enough, probably.
No, it would be like some nice CC. That's all about it. Like the damage value actually coming out of it. Even if you look at the, I don't know, double creep wave plus Enchantress and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter. Like the level advantage the Titan has here, it's so significant, and not to mention even the net worth. I mean, the Viper is the only one who's actually having now a bit more farm than Enchantress, but now I mean the supports of Titan even like, yeah, overshadow Kingdom's farm on the cores. Like, it's the Shadow Shaman is 100 gold ahead of the Viper. We have Ohio being like 300 gold ahead. It's just looking so grim for Kingdom, and they're again pinned down to their base. Like, they have nothing. Like all the waves are just getting directly pushed into the base. Like, they farm on each and every lane, farm even the enemy jungle, but top. Oh, they have it going.
Oh, they get the stun locks, and well, he's down for sure.
Yet the first time we see the nice combination here, but maybe they get even a return kill. Oh god, Smashy.
Just caught in the wards.
You're surrounded.
Oh man, they even blink out before he actually dies, but they knew the wards will be enough to get the kill. And I mean, Net overall, he's just such a great support player. No matter what hero you put him on, he just somehow finds that crazy amount of farm, gets those early blink daggers. I mean, it happens almost every single game.
Yeah, and Titan, as I said, this was again one of those trades. I mean, Kingdom gets a support, and Titan gets a core, and at the same time Ursa is doing Roshan. So it's a 1-1 trade plus a bonus for Titan, and each and every trade goes like this. So this is second Roshan. He has Aegis, he has proper mana and HP. All they have to do is like go, and I think they can break high ground right now. 17 minutes. They have all the advantage they need. They have the items they need. They have all the ultimates up they need, except for the Mass Serpent wards. There they have to wait a minute more, but I don't think they even need the Mass Serpent wards. Then again, they will wait for it. I'm pretty sure about that one.
I mean, they were waiting for Yamate to get that 100 gold, which he now did, and bought up his Aghanim Scepter, or all the parts for it at least. 4 staff finished on Extinct as well, so that makes it now 3 4 staffs up on Titan. One on Ursa even actually on there. So he might be in trouble. Actually gets stun locked down and he's gonna fall. But he had the Aegis. Will the support be there fast enough? Hookshot was already used by Ohio as well. So he's probably gonna fall the secondary time. Oh, the 4-step out. Can he actually escape this blink? Oh my god. They have vision of him though. And well. Oh, that long range Fisher. The hoof stomp. No, 4-stepped out by Ohio. Oh man, Clockwork to the rescue, and now the TPs are finally coming in to the tier 1. Nice blink by 2D. They used the stampede, but oh man, KYXY outplaying them. Ohio Viper Strike on him, slowed down. The Ice Vortex is there as well. He's just crawling around at the moment, but KYXY wants to turn it around, has the 4-step ready. Won't save Ohio in return. No, nope, he's not gonna go for it. And Ohio, now he 4-steps himself out. Impetus onto Fixers, the last right click, the Urn, Ice Blast. Well, he does go down in the end. But now Net has arrived, he gets the Hex on Fixers as well. There's the Mass Serpent Force, they lock him in. Shackled up, he will fall down, but KYXY actually did go down in the end as well. Because he went again alone solo. But mid lane, Eye of the Storm with the Aghanim Scepter taking down the tower by Yamate. So they get the tier 3.
The funny part. That was a 5-on-4. Like with, of course, they took some time for them to get through the Aegis and everything. But these 4-staff kites, and they even go for more. There's the Shackle on the Earthshaker.
Oh, the Echo Slam comes out to kill off Net. It is successful, but I think kills off Smashy, and now Yamate coming in as well. Smashy with the sprint, probably gonna be able to make it out quite easily. But I mean, tier 3 going down for a couple of kills. Plus, of course, they got some core kills in return. Oh, Smashy still dropping low. Another Urn charge. They need like one more damage stick, I think. He's gonna go for the deny on himself.
But it won't be successful. Like the tick of the Urn is just, faster. So in the end, I mean, it was a 4 from back Titan there when it comes to the hero kills. Not the best trades there, especially losing the H's twice. But then again, like Yamate, like this was a 5-on-4 all the way. This was a 5-on-4, and Yamate just taking the objectives of the game, taking down the tower. So in the end, again, Titan just doing kind of equal trades plus objectives, and it's I don't know. Maybe even the Rasta could have gone mid there. And if they had even the Mass Serpent Wards, that I think they would have even lost to Rax while taking that fight. Because, he got the kill on the Earthshaker pretty much, or made sure it's happening. But apart from that, I think he could have even gone mid, just put the Mass Serpent Wards there instead, and that would have been fine. So they could have just, don't care about the Viper kill. But, I mean, this way it's 11-15 here in the 19th minute, and first tier 3 tower is down, all outer towers are down. Titan, I don't know, maybe they want to wait for an extra Shan, but I don't think they need it, because even with that last fight, like the craft doesn't care. It's 20k gold for Titan. They didn't even lose a tiny bit there, even though Kingdom got some kills. And in XP it's also still 10k.
At the moment, I think they just got what they needed. Net hit at level 11, so level 2 Mass Serpent Wards, they probably really don't need anymore, because they have... Do they actually have all 4-staff? No. Yamate is the only one to just be the combo breaker for them. Doesn't have a 4-staff, but 4 4-staffs, 2 blink daggers on them. They're just so highly mobile at the moment. And Kingdom, they might have a blink of their own, but it's still only 1 blink. And well, I mean, we are yet to actually see a proper Ice Blast. They use the Stampede, they want to go for Yamate, but he just invis runes out of it, and he's going.
Another Hoofstorm that's missing. It's like 2D on his Hoofstorms haven't been on target at all. Like, I don't know how many actually he hit, but I'm pretty sure like the ones he hit are less than the ones he didn't, so that's not a good sign. Of course, the Hoofstorms versus these nice 4-staffs of Titan, it makes the whole thing, of course, harder. Especially like that nice dodge of the Hoofstorm in the bottom lane when they did the chase, like that Clockwork. Ohio just going for the place here. That was pretty amazing. I actually thought, okay, KYXY is going down there, but this nice 4-staff. It's just working out for them.
They're just taking a piss on Kingdom at the moment. There's nothing that Kingdom can actually do. Although Slardar is pretty close to his blink dagger, 200 gold away, so maybe it will help them a little bit. But I still think that the amplify damage just doesn't do too much for their team. The Slardar is more or less the only one who gets amplified, unless the Earthshaker goes for like heavy right click build with the maxed out enchant totem.
With what farm? He has like 2.8 net worth, like in the Slaughter. I mean, he gets strength PTs and bracers. Like even with the blink dagger, what's gonna change? Like nothing. Like the only thing that changes is that he gets here and there a crush on target, but then still, where's the follow-up damage? Like there has to be a lot of damage. Like the problem is also the Ice Blast. Ice Blast not even level 2. And he doesn't get any experience either, because like Titan just pinned them down. They can't leave their base. If they leave their base, they have to be afraid of some initiation. Like there's even the aggressive warding of Titan. They got Observer Ward in each and every lane now, except for the top lane. It's just not working out. Like, yeah, we have even Gem now on the Rasta, so there's even the little walls they have around their base, even they are lost now for Kingdom. So it all comes down to trying to get best out of turtling. But the other team, I mean, look at it. KYXY just farming. Now with the BKB, I don't know how they want to stop them. Like, the Aghanim Scepter on Razor, Yamate being tanky, 1.9k HP.
They would have like one chance, but that would require for the Earthshaker to have his Blink Dagger. Because at the moment, I think like, okay, Centaur blinks in, gets the Hooftop on multiple targets. Slaughter comes in with his own Blink Dagger, gets the Crush on multiple targets. But by that time, all the creeps will have already died from the two spells, the Hooftop and the Crush. So that even if the Earthshaker manages to run his way in there, the Echo Slam won't do as much damage because it just won't echo off the targets anymore.
Yeah, but so, I mean, like this, like to get all this done, to get like multiple Crush, like multiple target Crush, multiple target Hoofstomp, maybe even a multiple target Double Edge, as well as an Ice Blast on top of it, and maybe even the Echo Slam holding them in place. For that, every star, like all the stars pretty much have to be aligned, as well as a purple moon phase. But yeah, look at it.
Oh, they're going in with the Hex. Actually, the nice Stampede Earthshaker might be able to give. Oh, the Ice Blast, 1, 2, 3, there's the Echo Slam. Oh, the stars, they aligned, man. Ultra kill for the Earthshaker.
I've been just talking about it. Perfect. Now they got vision here on Yamate, and they want to chase. And Yamate, I don't know if he wants to turn it around. There's the Hoopstomp, but the BKB is coming out, and he's just using the BKB. They have unfortunately nothing that can interrupt it except for the bash of the Slaughter. But Smashy there, he doesn't want to go against it. But talking about all the stars and being aligned, Jesus Christ, that was a 4-man Hoofstomp into the Echo Slam, the Ice Blast on top of it. I've been just talking about it, but
there's suddenly a Blink Dagger on Earthshaker now. Oh, never mind, he didn't go for a Blink, he went for a 4-staff.
Yeah, that was a 4-staff in. That's, I don't know, like, wow. So Titan actually getting quite a clap here in their face.
That was just completely another wreckage. I mean, Ursa didn't even get to activate his PKB. Oh man. Well, that fight, they just... It looked like they got the initiation, but they were just so grouped up after that.
I mean, it's not like the Titan is suddenly losing, but it's of course one good step in the right direction for Kingdom here. I mean, talking about comebacks, it's not enough for a full-out comeback, but of course at least they got some high-value kills. Like all of those kills were pretty nice. Like for example, the Enchantress dropped a dominating streak here, like, and all those targets, they were way ahead when it comes to experience and everything. So high-level kills, and also like all the killing sprees and everything is down except the one from Yamate. So absolutely worth it. So in kills, they're equal now, 15-15. The craft will definitely take a nice little turn, but it's definitely not enough. I mean, Titan can just keep on going with this. They can wait for the next Roshan, and all they have to do is next time, please just don't clump up like this again. That's pretty much it. Like, this clutch fight is the worst positioning you could have gone for. 4-man Hoofstomp, 4-man Crush, Echo Slam, Ice Blast, everything on top of it. If they would spread out, then this fight would have never taken this turn. But maybe Kingdom is taking some momentum in it, and now we see them heading towards Roshan, and they might find actually... Oh,
yeah, they used the Stampede, but Extinct actually is alive. But there's the Fisher, Crash, and... Oh, the attack speed, it's so fine. Oh, the hookshot onto 2 Ohio. They want to win. Mass Serpent Wars as well. Nice force out. Fine, net himself. And now the BKB is activated. Well, that's all they needed. They needed to activate the BKBs, and that's just easy team kill. And well, the Ghost Scepter keeps him alive for the time being, but Eye of the Storm still be able to chase him down and slow by the Earth Shock. Well, I mean, the last fight definitely was really good for them, but Titan, when they're actually properly grouped and they're expecting the fight, they can easily take it.
Like, that was a 1-for-4. Roshan is spawning directly now. They can even pull him if they want in the Mass Serpent Ward, so Mass Serpent Ward's even helping on this one. Oh well, like, as I said, they just need to spread, they just need the initiation on their side. The BKB is activated, you already mentioned that, and then this fight will never happen again. So Kingdoms really, they had all their stars on their side. Like, I don't know, Fortuna was just the god in their favor. But yeah, this won't happen again. Now an Ice Blast on all 4, but then again an Ice Blast not being level 2, so it won't do any harm whatsoever.
Oh man, Yamate, he's even going for a Refresher Orb now. He has the Oblivion stuff finished, still needs a lot of farm to actually finish the entire item, but I mean, don't really think they actually need it to break high ground. Although then again, breaking high ground usually means you want to or have to clump up a little bit. So that's where Kingdom can possibly strike back again. But even if they delay this out to Oblivion, there's just gonna be more BKBs coming from Titan. Ohio working on his, only needs the recipe for it. I guess Net, well, he just bought the Ogre Club as well.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, they're just gonna have 5 BKBs and...
Ohio also working on it, like Mithril Hammer already in the stash, Casual Ochre Club in the inventory. Like, I don't know, Titan is just sealing the deal here. Mass BKB, nothing Kingdom can do. And I don't know, I mean, it was like a nice little life sign of Kingdom after this fight, but they gave it immediately away with that fight around Roshan, a 1-4 trade. Roshan going the way of Titan, and now, I mean, Titan, they can, I don't know, they choose the time, the place, where it happens. It's...
Well, to be honest, I understand why Kingdom did what they did, because, I mean, just giving away a Roche, they were behind, they knew how far behind they actually are. So maybe if they would have won the fight at the Roche pit, as well as get the Roche on top of that, that would have given them at least something to hold on to in this game. But okay, YXY, he wants to go in, gets the Earthshock on Fixers, gets the GosuCup to come out, and I mean, that was just completely baited. He didn't even want to go for more at all, but now there's the Eye of the Storm. Glyph comes out as well, Ranger's already down to half HP almost, and well, Mass Serpent Wars on top of that. There's just guerrilla warfare. They don't even go in. Oh, BKB activated by Yamate. Nicely
also
out.
off target. But still, it doesn't matter. Look, they're just chewing through the racks at the moment.
Well, I mean, there's nothing Kingdom can do. They finally go in the hoof stop onto Yamate, but he just gets 4-stepped out. The Ice Blast will be completely off target, and well, without this, they just can't fight. The Stampede comes out as well by Kingdom. Do they really want to go in? Viper Strike onto Yamate, but once again, another 4-step. They just have so many, and oh, another GoSuCup with Roy Fixers. Makes it so the KYX actually can kill him off immediately. That's like 1 Rex down, and Titan, they didn't give away the Aegis even.
Yep, that's the perfect scenario. I mean, nobody lost, Rex down, and all the choice of Kingdom there with the Hoofstomp initiation as well as the Stampede towards them, everything got just immediately blocked off, and yep. Now, I mean, Kingdom is now looking for something. Maybe they find someone of Titan, like, off position and everything, but still, 30 minutes, 1 Rex down, no other towers, so Titan can just look forward to restore your HP, get the ultimates back up, and then the next Rex will fall.
But they actually are grouping up. They're smoked up as well. They might find Net as well as Yamate, but they don't know Net is actually hanging around there just to try to help out. And oh, they go into the Hoofstomp once again off target. There's the Hex to counter it. Will they actually get the Stampede? Anything? BKB by Yamate and all. This should be a dead 2D for sure, or actually might get the blink out. No, he's not lucky enough to do so. And
196 damage stolen as well.
Oh.
You just don't want to be there.
Wow. I mean, this Razor hurts at the moment.
Yep, it's... But it also comes down again to the hoof stumps. Like, these hoof stumps are so off target most of the time. It's just not helping at all. Like, I don't know. Titan, I guess they will group up now. The only thing they don't have ready is of course Eye of the Storm, but it's a low cooldown, 30 seconds to go. It will be pretty much ready in when the next creep wave reaches the tower. And yep, KYX is also there, ready to blink in.
Well, this is just definitely GG, I think. Oh, Smashy goes in, Crash only onto one though, and Smashy gets hexed up in return. There's the Fisher, the Ice Blast is flying, will it actually connect on anybody? Yamate does get hit, but he actually has the Refresher or finish now. The Mass Serpent was already under tower, tier 3 will fall down. The Rex is still intact, but with the Refresher, Yamate... Oh god, I don't even
Hey,
want to
the
think
Wiper
about
got
this.
a deny on the tower at least.
Oh, he uses the one Refresher Orb, the secondary ultimate as well, double Eye of the Storm. One Rex, that's gonna be a second Rex one.
Bzzz, lightning, Brazil.
Oh, wow. if any hero comes close to him, they're just gonna die. Oh, they could use the Stampede. 4-step onto Yamate. The hookshot onto 2 though. Onto 2 supports. They're going in. KYXY 4-stepped out. Going for Yomo Kombaku next. Already killed off Roots. And now Smashy taking a lot of damage from the impetus from Extinct. And actually they are still alive somehow. Net blinks. Might go down to Smashy. One more right click. Can he get it? Yes, he can. But KYXY with the double kill. Fixer's the only one alive for the time being.
The fun part is that like Yamate is locked in here. They need to use a 4-stuff on him. There, yeah, we go. So Yamate not stuck anymore on the trees, but the Rex is still down. They lost only to 2 supports, so they can just go rampage in the base now, killing all the small buildings for some nice GPM, and that's pretty much it. But Kingdom, they're not GGing out. They're like, no, guys, you have to finish it the traditional way. Now there's a Viper Strike on KYXY, but he's still protected by the Aegis. He doesn't really care. Going for the rest of the buildings while the team is already farming again the jungle, the mid camps. They're just waiting till the supports are coming back, and that's pretty much it. KYXY, we might actually see him suiciding. No, he won't suicide. He is actually trying to heal up and even blinking out of this Ice Blast.
They actually flew over him anyway, but the buff will wear off, and well, 25 seconds for the Aegis to be reclaimed, which will of course trigger a regeneration on KYXY. So he's gonna be back to full HP, full mana, BKB off cooldown, 6,000 gold in the bank. He could just easily get like an Abyssal Blade. Maybe he's really feeling rowdy enough to go for a Divine Rapier.
Yeah, and we have a 30k gold lead for Titan. I think the last time I saw a 30k gold lead and not the GG it's, I don't know, the start of 2014 or something in an 82L game or so. I don't know. But this is, yeah, I don't know. Kingdom.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ursa actually
I'm
went
lacking
for
words.
a...
I'm trying to find positive things, but it's just not working at the moment. Like
I
don't
know
have
one
the
positive
damage.
thing, but
No,
not for
nothing.
Kingdom. KYXY has a Daedalus now, and now that his Fury swipes, of course, aren't attack modifiers anymore. I mean, just imagine the attack speed coming out from Overpower, of course, for 6 attacks with a Daedalus. Just those crits coming out, oh my god.
Yep, it's definitely not funny. And now we have soon the refresher already on Yamate. That's, I guess, what they wait for. Like, the entire team is already, like, merging together here. KYXY is reaching the the stack pretty much, and Nat is coming here from top, maybe blinking in, just getting the Master Up awards fast.
They go in on fixers. GoScepter comes out, but there's the crush. Yeah, only 1-to-1 once again, and Ice Blast. It's gonna connect the next thing. They use the Stampede as well, but BKB by Yamate. There's the refresher, double eye after Stormant. They just have to escape immediately. Fruits goes down, as will Fixers Ohio. Has his own BKB activated. Smashy will take a spill, and well, that's a mega kill streak, and finally the GG comes by Kingdom.
Yep, one for null trade, and Yamate with a double ultimate again. Look at this damage on the buildings. It's bzzz, just raising it down. So GG Kingdom. I mean, they were holding on here and there. There were a bit sunshine in the place, but overall, like, Titan didn't give them much space. Like, not at all. I don't think even they played to the full potential. They just played it down routinely. I don't know. You can't even add anything to it. 34 minutes. I think they could have finished it earlier, but they didn't. Also, Kingdom not giving up, still hoping for something, but in the end, 2-0 for Titan, as I guess expected. I'm so sorry for Kingdom because I know Kingdom has like a lot of potential, but I don't know. 2D with his hoof stomps, that's something that definitely has to improve, because when he plays such a crucial hero with initiation, like, his accuracy on those hoof stomps was definitely below 50%. And that's not good at all.
He did it, it's not bad. Kingdom, they will still have a chance to actually climb back, and they are guaranteed some prize money already. So they will face Arrow Gaming now in the loser bracket final, which actually should start straight after this probably. So Arrow Gaming, they have their chance to get revenge for Kingdom actually knocking Arrow Gaming into the lower bracket yesterday. But we will see if they can actually manage to do that. And of course, if you liked us, be sure to follow us on Twitch, as well as our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com/HeflatV. And if you want to see the votes, the last 2 games votes have already been uploaded. They will be on youtube.com/Heflamoke. So be sure to check that out.
Yep, thanks for tuning in. I'm also heading out towards, again, real life stuff and managing in the background. Benji will take my spot here as a co-caster, and you will see the games following here by Coucher and Benji. So thanks for tuning in. Of course, just follow us if you like it, not just on Heflatv 1, also on Heflatv 2. A lot of games come in there as well. Pretty much 24/7 casting. As soon as something up, we are there. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.